Well, mostly cloudy and wet. Good morning to most of you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Thunder, lightning, heavy rain, all sorts of fun things for some of us a little bit earlier this morning. It's been a while since we've had anything like that early in the morning. And by early, I mean for some of you earlier than others, about 7:30 or so through Radio Center area. We did have pretty heavy downpours and thunder and lightning, pretty close too. You can tell when you get that flash and then the kaboom, you know that everything is practically right on top of you. But for the most part, we are done with just about anything and everything that could be thrown at us. And as we go through the afternoon, we're going to begin to see some sun. And when that sun moves in, temperatures are really going to rev up here. We'll talk about that in just a second. Currently, we are at 71 degrees at the airport, 70 at Radio Center, downtown Midland, 71. Downtown Bay City is at 69 right now. The Bay City area, the immediate Bay City area, appears to just right around 7/10 of an inch of rain. Some of you, though, have picked up more than that, and others over in Michigan's Thumb didn't pick up quite as much as that. But overall, it was a much-needed rain shower for the Great Lakes Bay region. We have seen some pretty heavy downpours in south and western parts of the state of Michigan, where they have been getting rains on a timely manner, and also in northern Michigan. And northern Michigan is going to continue to see the rain shower activity as we go into the afternoon and the evening hours. A warm front is gradually working its way up through the state right now, and that's the reason why we saw the storm activity earlier this morning that was ahead of that warm front. The front now is drifting up through central parts here of the state. So that's why we will see some clearing and some warming. Detroit right now is looking at 82 degrees. Ann Arbor has 80, and they have flood warnings down in that part of the state. They also have air quality advisories up for that part of the state. And that's what we are going to see here a little bit later on because of all the rain, the heavy, thick humidity. The ground is wet, and now we're going to get some sun. So we're going to have some baking going on in the backyard. It's going to be, it's not going to feel very good here as we go into the later afternoon hours if you have to do some work outside, because it is very, very, very wet. Right now, 94% is our humidity. Sun with a few clouds yet this afternoon. The spotty shower activity for the most part is out of here. 84, 85 degrees, not out of the question at all. Some of you will be warmer than that. We're only going to drop down to 75 for a low tonight. There will be a chance, ever so slight, of a shower. I think the best chance is going to be in northern Michigan as we go through the nighttime hours. And we will see, instead of an east and a southeast breeze, tonight it's going to be more southerly, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that's why the temperature is going to hold up there. Tomorrow, very little, if any, chance of precipitation. If there is, coverage area is minimal at the most. 93 degrees for a high with humidity. Low pressure system over Lake Superior will be moving almost right straight east into eastern Ontario, and another low pressure system will be moving up through Minnesota, Wisconsin, and toward Hudson Bay. All of those dynamics will be happening tomorrow. 93 for a high, 72 for a low. Then on Sunday, if there is going to be any shower activity, I think it's going to be real late, more than likely at or after sunset on Sunday. 92 for a high on Sunday, 68 for a low. Sunday, we'll see a southwest wind, and it'll get gusty. We'll have wind gusts of close to 30 miles per hour, which very possibly could lead to some severe weather by Sunday evening. We'll just have to keep an eye on all of that, and you keep posted too, because Sunday night there will be a wind shift go through, and I really think there is going to be a stronger possibility of seeing some severe weather on Sunday night. Monday with sun, 84, 85, 80 degrees on Tuesday. Then we'll move into the upper 70s for Wednesday and Thursday, all the way through the period from Monday through Thursday. We're looking at very little, if any, chance of precipitation. The tropical storm in the Gulf will move into the Baton Rouge area during the day on Sunday. And because of that prevailing high that we've been talking about all the time, which is right now in eastern Tennessee, that is going to push whatever moisture comes out of that system into the central part of the continental United States. And right now, it appears as though it'll push all of that moisture pattern up through Wisconsin, Minnesota, and up into Canada. We're not anticipating much of any moisture from that system affecting us here in Michigan. Average high for this time of the year is 79 in the afternoon, 58 at night. Record high in this date, 95, set in 1976. Record low 42, set way back in 1915. And a year ago, 86 was our high, 71 was our low, picked up about 4/100ths of an inch precipitation a year ago today. Sunset, 8:20. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:56. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Gary Kaufman standing by at Star of the West. We'll be talking to him in just a moment. But before we get to him, we want to remind you the weather forecast brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound-up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you this morning by the folks at Tri-County Equipment. They're looking for some help. Hey, if you want to be a technician, you can join the team at Tri-County Equipment. As a John Deere technician, they're going to provide you solutions every day with the latest technology while working on engines, systems, and equipment. They do have on-the-job training, also advancement opportunities. So if you've got a strong work ethic, team-oriented, and want to support some of the country's most important industries, Tri-County Equipment is a great fit for you. Locally owned, locally driven, Tri-County Equipment. Remember, when you're talking John Deere and Michigan's thumb, as well as Saginaw, Reese, and Birch Run, you are talking Tri-County Equipment, working harder, doing more. Gary Kaufman joining me right now. Gary, how are we going to finish the week off here?
Well, if it doesn't change now, it'll be on the negative side, Terry. Wheat was up earlier on the positive. Corn and beans been negative most of the morning here, but wheat's now turned negative along with corn and beans. So with that, let's call cash wheat down 3 right now, Terry, at 687 on the white, 652 on the red. New crop for next year down a penny at 715 on the white, 655 on the red. Cash and new crop corn both down 1. That puts the cash at 609 and new crop at 499. And cash and new crop soybeans are both down 9 at 1272 on the cash and 1257 for new crop.
So more reports coming out. Record crops are close to it. Is that the reason why?
Well, you know, they say rain makes grain, right? So even though it's late in the season, but the trade is saying, hey, these beneficial storms that are moving through some of the northern plains and upper Midwest is definitely helping the beans yet. You know, and we're kind of watching for some export news from China. They're supposed to be making some large purchases. They made some small purchases again this morning. So, but I guess the weather is outweighing the exports at this point in time. But yeah, we got a report on Monday for Canada wheat report. So we're looking forward to that for the wheat arena. Early indications are from Canada. They came out yesterday with a 20.2 million metric ton estimate compared to last year 35.2, and there's a wide range of estimates anywhere from 19 to 25.4 million metric tons. So we'll have to look forward to that on Monday. And, look at some growing concerns lately here in Argentina as well. Some dryness has impacted some of those wheat areas as well. So just a little bit of news, I guess, for report, but mostly, weather and some technical support areas that we're kind of watching on corn. We're right around that 50-day moving average of 552, and the 100-day moving average is at 555 for December corn. We're trading at 550 right now, so they're looking for a close above those 50-day and 100-day moving averages. Anything above that is going to be considered bullish, but I guess we'll have to wait and see where we close out today.
You have a good weekend.
I will. You do the same, Terry.
I will. Gary Kaufman, thank you. Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joining us right now. The market report brought to you by the folks at Schaefer and Beerline. Looking for that new Ram commercial trucker van. We'll get it from a dealer that's been around since 1852, and they know trucks and vans. Buy with confidence from the Great Lakes Bay Area's certified ag dealer. That's Schaefer and Beerline. And by Thumb Bank, serving the needs of local farmers for well over 125 years. 2 locations in Bay City, also Cass City, Caseville, Pigeon, and Bad Axe. Thumb Bank. Relationships are built on trust. Doug, what have we got?
Well, it looks like the traders are playing into precious metals, platinum and silver for sure. Definitely the energies. Crude oil's up 2%, and heating oil's up 1.5%. Gasoline up about 0.75%. I guess they must have got a little bit of rain on their umbrella this morning as they head into the Board of Trade. So soybeans are down 1.25% or so. So that's kind of how they're playing it. And the Fed made their announcement today that they're going to continue to support. So the stock market is solid today. I guess that's a broken record, but hey, it's all good. Here's your numbers. The September corn is 555, up 2.25. December corn 549.5, down 1.25. September soybeans 1348 3/4, down 18 3/4. The November soybeans 1316 3/4, down 9.5. September wheat is 722.5, down 2 3/4, and December wheat is 735 3/4, down 3.5. Crude oil 68.83, up $1.41. Heating oil 210.95, up 2.8 cents. Gasoline 227.15, up 1.6 cents. Natural gas is 434.5. That is up 13.5 cents. Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar gets you $1.2612 at the border. That's down 70 ticks. The yen is at 109.88, down 19 ticks. The euro is at 117.91, up 41 ticks. The dollar's at 92.74, down 32 ticks. Gold's at 1803.10, up 10.90 an ounce. Silver's at 23.87, up 32.5 cents. Platinum's at $9.99, up 23.50.
Have a good weekend, Doug.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.
All righty. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Well, the rain came. I have a chance to grab onto this guy, so I'm going to do it right now. Mike Hufftailing with PC Ag Solutions. Mike, you're not working out in the field, I hope.
We're not working today, Terry. We're watching it rain.
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
It's really nice. I was just thinking a couple days ago, it's starting to get dry. The ground's getting hard. We could use a shower, and here we go. We got it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you've got some sugar beets out there. Now, I don't think you've been digging any yet, have you?
I have not dug any yet. We've been busy with cucumber harvest yet, so we haven't dug yet, but looking forward to it now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially with the ground a little wet, that's going to help things. Cucumber harvest. That's something we really don't talk a lot about. But we do have a lot of producers in the area that are in the pickles. What's going on this year with the pickle crop, the cucumber crop, Mike?
Pickle crop's been decent, average. It's been all over the board. I think we're going to end up about average. We've had really good yields. We've had really poor yields. And I think it's all dependent on how the temperature was when they pollinated. Cucumber harvest is stretched out over 2 months, and we've had good weather. We've had bad weather.
Now, harvest, you got a pretty tight window with pickles, don't you?
Absolutely. We plant on a schedule so that we can harvest on a schedule, and 3-4 hours can make a difference, especially this summer with all the heat and humidity. We've seen them grow really quickly, faster than we could harvest some days.
And you've had some issues as far as fungus and some bacterial issues too that you've had to continually spray.
Yeah, we've been on a pretty tight spray schedule since about the 20th of July. Downy mildew came into the area, which is a really devastating disease. So we've been on a 7-day spray interval. We just keep spraying. We've been able to keep them clean and keep the disease out. So we've had pretty decent quality.
Now, I'm just kind of curious, where do the pickles go when you load them up in the truck? Where do you guys take them?
Our harvest goes to Bayview Foods in Pinconning. There's several other receivers in the area, Gilo Pickle over in Lexington, and Houseback in Saginaw, and Kenny Brothers over in Merrill. So there's a lot of places they go, and the guys we sell them to wash them and sort them and vat them, and then eventually they'll get pulled out and sliced and brined and shipped off to be food.
Pickles have always been in big demand, and I have a funny feeling that demand really hasn't died off, has it?
The demand hasn't died at all, Terry. Everybody we talk to, our processors, they've got a healthy demand for pickles, especially after COVID hit. We saw fast food really ramp up. The demand for fast food, and a lot of those burgers have a pickle on them. So demand for pickles is strong.
Well, Mike, you take care. I'm sure the weather's going to dry up enough for you to get some more work done. And I know that you're also involved with pumpkins, and before you know it, the pumpkin season is going to be here too. So you'll be really busy. Mike Hufftailing, you take care.
Hey, thank you, Terry.
Oh, you bet. Mike Hufftailing with PCA.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series tractor is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Mow, dig, haul, lift. The versatile Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor does it all. Switching attachments is simple, and a smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See Kim Weiss at Lingle Equipment, 3001 Sawyer Drive along I-75 at the M81 Carroll exit just south of the Zilwaukee Bridge, Saginaw. Call Kim today at 989-754-7801 or email at k.weiss@lingle1.com.
Along with me, Chuck Cervinsky from Maple Hill Nursery over in Midland. Chuck, got ourselves a little bit of rain. Hopefully, it's going to help our lawns out a little bit. I have had some folks ask me about when they walk across their lawn, those black tennis shoes all of a sudden start to turn an orange color. What is that?
That's basically what we call rust fungus or lawn rust. And it's a fungus that grows on bluegrass, ryegrass, and some of our fescue varieties, and it's mostly cosmetic in nature and won't harm the lawn. And it appears as an orangish powder spore on the blades of your grass, and it comes off on your shoes, clothing, your lawnmower, pets. And it's really a sign of a slow-growing or stressed lawn, and it can be due to improper watering, soil compaction, low nitrogen levels, heat stress. These all contribute to it, and it often appears at this time of the year with the warm days like we've been having and the more humid evenings with large amounts of dew.
Let's talk about prevention. What do we do?
A few things you can do. Aerate the lawn. This is going to improve air movement to the roots. It will allow the roots to grow downward as they really need to do this time of the year, and it results in a thicker, healthier lawn, preventing the fungus from coming back. You can bag your clippings. That's probably the easiest thing to do. It will prevent the rust from spreading. If you run your mower over and shoot it out the side, you're going to spread it all over the place. Watering. Water infrequently during the day. Long periods of water on the grass blade can really lead to disease coming back in. You want to water in the morning so the grass can dry out during the day, and this will also prevent the rust from coming back.
Chuck Cervinsky, thank you very much for those tips. We really appreciate it.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center. We're more than a custom paint store. We have everything you need. From carpet to lighting, it's all here. With quality and satisfaction guaranteed. Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
Since 1959, count 'em, that's 62 years, Northeastern Paint Supply has been serving the Tri-Cities. We have the most knowledgeable staff in the area, offering you the highest quality products in the industry. Benjamin Moore Paints, Hunter Douglas Blinds, Quazell and Kitchener Lighting, Flooring from Flooring America, fireplace doors, gas logs, and custom-made rugs. It's all here under one roof. Northeastern Paint Supply, Saginaw and Bay City.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
Back at 12:30 with an update. Now we conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem.
From the Stone Specialist Studios, this is WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW.